Hey everybody, this is Two Mamas, No Manual with another episode. I'm Dani.
And I'm Leah, and today we have a special, inspiring guest who's going to give us a look at pageant life beyond the crown. This is Melanie.
Hi, everybody.
Tell us a little bit about yourself.
So, I am the current Mrs. Radian. Yes. I'm actually part of the Miss America pageant system, one of many pageant systems for the Mrs. category. I'm a wife, I'm a mother, I work full-time, and this was just randomly one day I was like, we're gonna do pageants.
Love it. Crown of all trades.
Crown of all trades.
I love that.
Yes.
That was a good one, Leah.
Yeah, that is a good one. I like that one.
You did that.
I really like that. I might have to get that
Use
on. Like,
it. Yep.
yes.
Just give me like a little
I
credit.
will. I mean, like when I go on my
Copyrighted. All right, Leah's
But I
patenting
yours.
it.
We have it. I just want a little credit.
I will, listen, we'll do a picture before I leave, and then when I put it on Facebook or Instagram, I'll be like, crown of all trades.
Love
Yes.
it. Perfect.
Yes.
We love it.
That's awesome.
Awesome. So tell us, like, what do you do full time for your job?
So I'm actually an analyst for Insight Global, which is like a business consulting, and currently I'm at Penske.
Okay.
Up on and
That's the blue and white trucks. Or
Blue
no,
and
the,
sorry, yellow.
The yellow.
Yes.
Yellow trucks.
Yes.
Remember we talked
See?
about this?
But see what you
I
just
know, I
did
did
there?
mess it up. We weren't going on a tangent
It-
about that as well.
Yes,
If it makes you feel any better, I've been there like 2 years, and sometimes I still get them mixed up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's so many.
Yes.
Well, and then because there's Penske Truck Leasing, Penske Logistics, then you got Penske Auto.
Yeah,
Wow.
Penske huge.
Yeah.
And actually, I'm in the real estate department, so there's Penske Truck
Everything.
Leasing, real estate. Like, there is so many.
And now you do analytics. That's big brain
Yeah, it
stuff.
is.
Yes.
Like,
Yeah.
I could never do anything analytically. Like,
I-
I own a cleaning business, and I'm like, my husband and my best friend, I'm like, you guys, you got the numbers.
You got the taxes.
Yep,
Yeah.
you got the taxes, you got all that important stuff. I'll just do our ads and get us clients.
It's,
Yeah.
And we were actually talking about that. Like, I'm the I love being the hype woman.
Yeah.
So like I'm like kind of like borderline like hype woman.
I
Like
love
and
that.
let me be like the face of things. Like if I got paid to be a hype woman, I would not
You
have to
can.
do that.
In
You-
today's world.
Yeah.
Oh,
You
okay.
just
Well,
gotta, get in there in the right
Yeah.
way.
That'll be once you're, Miss Universe, then you can be like, okay, now I'm hype woman.
yes.
Yeah.
So if anybody in the Reading area needs a hype woman, I'm here.
She's your
Yes.
girl.
I'm here.
Yes.
I love it.
You do. You bring the energy. As soon as you got here, I was like, all right, I'm up.
Yeah.
Yes,
I'm ready.
Yeah. Well, and that's the thing. Like, it's such like a competitive world, and I'm not a competitive person,
Mhm.
which is weird that I'm doing pageantry, but I'm not a competitive woman.
Yeah.
And I love that about the this pageant system. Like, it really is like almost like a sisterhood,
I love that.
and we hype each other up.
It feels that way because you all are well intentioned. So
Exactly.
it's like you know you're there for the right reason.
Yeah, and like my friend, like I'm going out to Colorado for 2 days, the weekend of Easter, to go cheer my friend on because
Oh, I
they
love
decided to
that.
put it the weekend of Easter.
Of course.
That is an interesting choice.
Yeah.
It really is.
Yeah.
Like, because at first I was like, oh, I'm gonna go out for a week. I can get in my Marilisa time. We can go. We were actually thinking about doing a what is it? Going for like JCPenney like photo
Oh my god.
pageant like
We should
glam
do that for the
shots.
We
podcast.
should.
Oh my god,
We
that's such a
should.
good idea.
Uh,
I love that. The
yeah,
most awkward
like the-
poses. Like,
Yes.
Oh yeah, like and there's so many like the ones that you're just like.
Oh my god, Leah, we actually
We're gonna
should
do
that.
Blue Steel.
You always get. I love Zoolander, dude.
Yeah,
You always Leah gets like the most beautiful photo shoots like multiple times a year,
Yeah,
and then
I
just
do
for
that.
ours, we just do the
the
bottom
most
of the
awkward
barrel.
JCPenney shoes.
Yes.
I love that.
Yes.
We
Well,
need
I'm
to
the
do
same
that.
like because it's so like I'm very selective. Well, one because I have to have like professional like the pictures that people see on Instagram. That's not in comparison of what I have to do for the pageant headshots
Yeah.
itself.
Right.
And because they
Yeah.
need to look very like us, but still have like full glam. You're
Mhm.
like, so there's so much like we were just like we would just want to do something for shits and giggles.
Yes.
We were like we need to do like a JC Penney like
Yeah.
tease the hair,
Yes,
like
the
go-
mom jeans.
the mom jeans,
Yes.
you know,
Turtleneck.
turtleneck, like everything.
Hey, we're not.
I love
we're-
turtleneck.
we're not
Listen, I'm a
slamming-
turtleneck
I'm
kind
a
of girl too.
turtleneck.
We're
Yeah,
not-
so worry.
No
Not
turtleneck.
knocking turtlenecks. We're not.
Turtlenecks are
We're not knocking it.
No, yeah.
Jenny's
I
like,
love.
hey
And,
guys.
I think turtlenecks are totally great.
I actually get a lot of questions like, why do I always have like the sleeve with the like high neck? I'm like,
Yes.
because it makes me look good.
Yeah.
I like it.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Turtlenecks
like
are flattering.
It's very flattering.
I'm most self-conscious about my neck. Like I have
Exactly.
such a short neck compared to like the rest of my
Wow,
head and
really?
stuff.
You
Like,
think so?
you don't think you think I have a long neck? That was
I
that's how
think-
better, but I don't.
I think you have a regular
I
neck.
know. I have a short neck. I know I
Oh.
do.
Isn't it a shame the things that women
Oh,
get so in their head about?
My
like
neck.
like Leah, her neck, me with many things. Many things that shall not be named because they're very prominent when I see them in editing.
You know what? I have a podcast that the world can see, so I'm not too ashamed of my neck.
The world can
Exactly.
see this neck. Okay?
Short #short neck.
Yes.
That's
Yeah,
why
yeah.
we love turtlenecks.
yes. I mean, I love me a good turtleneck,
Ugh.
but like even like the neckline, like when
Yeah.
I'm trying to find like a pageant dress,
Yeah.
Mm.
and
I
I
want to
also,
be conservative too, like.
well,
right?
not even that. Like I have to remind people, I'm not 18 years old.
Right.
Okay, I'm 33 with a mother of two, like
Yes.
2 C-sections deep. Like
Yes,
this
yes.
is not.
Well, you look amazing.
Thank you,
Yes,
thank
yeah.
you.
I would have
it's-
never guessed you're 33.
Yeah.
Well,
Or
thank you.
2 kids deep.
2 kids deep. Yeah.
I could see from the
I mean, like
personality.
if you see me closely, like you can see like the grays.
Oh yeah.
Like
a little silver to match the tiara.
Is-
We're only
Exactly.
one kid in, so I think once we get the next
Listen,
kid,
I'm
that's when
I'm
we'll
like
approach.
1.5 kids in because I got my teenager. Although he's really like five kids at this point because he's a 17-year-old boy.
Yeah.
oh.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
tell my husband, I'm like, when the girls hit that teenage years, I'm out. I'll send you
I'm
child
out.
support.
How old are your kids?
2 and 4.
Yeah. You got a ways to go.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And we have the I like to say we're going on 14.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh yeah. I have an 8-year-old and she is 18, 100%.
And especially my oldest, she's very she's smart. I see her brain working. She's the one who asks me questionable questions like, why do we have blood? Why do we have
What?
2 legs and not 3?
Oh, you know what?
I
I like that
Yeah.
question.
yeah, like, and it's like, well, why do we have a skeleton? I'm like,
Maybe she's gearing up to be a doctor.
that's what I said. I'm like, okay, and, you know, I was like, okay, so we're, and then meanwhile, like my 2-year-old is like ready to swing on branches and you know, like walking around with like Beavis and Butthead, like the shirt over the head.
Yes.
like
Yes.
2 girls or
yeah,
I love
yeah,
that.
like
Yeah.
this girl mom,
Girl mom, yep. That's how it is. I feel like when you have 2 of like, you know, the same gender, it's always the interesting dynamic. Like I'm boy mom. I have 2
Yeah.
boys. And it's like, man, they could not be more different. And
Yeah.
it's just like,
Oh,
it's incredible. Because then it's like, you see them, how much they love each other most of the time. And
Yeah.
yeah.
what's the
Most of the
age
time.
difference of your girls?
2 years.
Okay.
Yes.
My daughter has an older sister. They're 5 years apart, and oh my gosh, sometimes them fighting, I'm just like, because one's a teenager and the other one's 8, so it's like the 8-year-old's annoying the teenager, but the teenager like eggs on the 8-year-old. So I'm just like, oh my god, can you guys just like separate for a second?
And
Yeah.
you have a sister too. You
Oh, yeah,
were
we're a
you
3-year age gap, so
Yeah.
that was like, oh my gosh, me and my sister got in the craziest fights over the stupidest things.
Yeah. So I have an older brother and a younger brother, so I'm the only girl with 2 brothers. And
same.
yeah.
Yep.
And I mean, like my brothers were doing like WWE wrestling moves on me. I'm like,
Yep.
okay.
That's what got you prepped for the pageants.
Exactly. I mean, prep for life.
Oh,
I
The
mean,
heels,
okay.
you know, you're like
listen, my brother was doing like power bombs on me in
Yeah.
the backyard. Okay.
yeah.
I think like there was like one time where so like we lived in a row home in Collingdale.
Yeah.
So just for visual reference, it was like we called it the horseshoe because it was a horseshoe.
Oh.
And one day we thought it would be a really good idea to tie a sled on the back of a bicycle no snow. It just doing it.
Yep.
And take me down this horseshoe. And of course, I face planted on metal grate for the sewer.
Yeah. Oh,
and
yes.
my mom was like, why? Like, why are you? And we were just,
Oh, yeah.
My sister and I were talking about how we used to toboggan down the steps in sleeping bags.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh
literally
my
just from the top to the
God.
bottom. So I told my mom the other day, I was like, Mom, can you please somehow get us a sleeping bag for Thanksgiving so me and Brooke can toboggan down the steps like one last time?
Leah, we're like 30. I don't
know.
know if you can toboggan down steps anymore.
I'll be fine.
I'll be
Alright.
fine.
I'll be fine. That was my sister's reaction too. She was like,
We'll double bag you, okay?
Yeah.
You'll get two sleeping bags.
we used to go at the same time. We'll go separate this time.
Okay.
Yeah,
There you
we'll
go.
make it like
Get a
safer.
little cushiony.
Yeah, put some pillows up at the ends. Like, we won't do it like, Jackass style. We'll
Yeah,
be
I mean-
responsible.
Yeah, I don't know. I too have horror stories of just like my brothers would have. He would get like a recliner and put it on two skateboards, and we would go on a hill
I
on
love
a
that.
recliner.
Yeah.
It's like, what?
Why?
Why?
Yeah.
What makes us, and then we're just, but now that, like, I kind of appreciate it, though, especially, like, now we're in, like, the world of, like, AI and social media, and not that I'm against, like, parents, like, having their kids, like, it is, but, like, you do, I'm not one
You
to
gotta
judge. Yeah.
moderate
You
and
gotta
make
moderate.
sure there's
Yeah.
proper play.
Yeah, but
even
I'm
if
just
it's
like-
scary play.
Exactly,
Yeah.
but part of me is just like, you know what? Go do power bombs on each other outside. Like, do it. If it's getting you outside, please.
Yes.
No, I hope that our generation does circle back to that because, like, my daughter loves YouTube and she has an
Yeah.
iPad and she's very
Oh,
for an 8-year-old, she has a phone. Like, she is very inclined in that way. But we still push, like, read after school.
Oh, yeah.
Go outside. Like, she's in gymnastics. She wants to do soccer. And, like, I want to be one of those parents that pushes those things instead of just, like, well, you can just,
yeah.
just go watch TV. And I've been guilty of that. I'm not saying I'm not.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
there are some days I'm like, I just need a minute. Can
We're
you just go watch
humans in
TV?
2025.
Listen, my 2-year-old can work an iPad and a cell phone.
Yep.
Like, and I'm, like, sitting there going, like, that's not, like...
But that's today. Like,
Yeah,
that's how it is
and,
today.
yeah,
Like,
and, like, I have to remind myself that, like, that's just how it is today.
Yeah.
But I'm like, oh...
yeah. But I'm all about, like, hanging out outside until the street lights come on. Like, that's how we
Yes.
were, like, capture the flag and basketball and just, like, getting the neighborhood together. Like, I hope that comes back, like, in our generation.
And that's why, like, I actually started the She Sisterhood. So it's, like, a place for girls to kind of, like, disassociate from, like, social media and really learn, like, rooted sisterhood with,
Love
like,
that.
friendships. And actually, Friday I met with Girls on the Run Berks County.
I
kind
saw, that's
Yes!
exciting.
Yeah, so I'm going to be doing stuff with them, and I know, like, I know, if you go on my social media, it says right now I'm a nonprofit, but I'm actually getting away from the nonprofit. Nothing against it. I just realized my niche.
People say niche. They
Niche,
say
niche,
niche.
yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Niche,
whatever.
Your
Whatever that is.
wheelhouse.
Yeah.
Your little, you know.
Her thing.
It's
Your
my thing. My
thing,
thing
your
is to
thing.
raise money. Again, the hype woman. Giving these nonprofits and these organizations my platform on the pageantry level.
Yes.
And talking about it and opening, like,
Awareness,
Yeah.
too. Like, I feel like
Awareness.
there's, like, not a lot of people know all the different charities and things that they can be a part of. Like, I didn't start getting into stuff like that until a year ago. Like, and it was through social media, through Facebook, seeing the different things, like the Teddy Foundation.
Yes.
I love that she does bingos and different events to raise money to be able to help grieving parents through the loss of a child.
Yeah.
And it was through her own experience that she thought that this was her calling to do. And I'm like, that is just so beautiful, like, in its own thing, like, that you can take something so traumatic and turn it into something so light for the rest of the community.
Yeah.
So I love that.
Yeah.
What are some things that made you want to go into, like, women's and children advocacy?
Honestly, today's society, today's
Mm.
world, so part of the pageantry is we have a legacy. What legacy do we want to leave within the pageant system? And it's our kids, boys and girls. I was actually telling Dani, so I know it's She Sisterhood, but I'm starting to kind of make it like gender neutral, because I've realized that boys also need the same, learn the same, need that confidence, conviction, and communication. And now that I'm just starting to try and get myself into schools, it's a good opportunity for me to take my workshops and really make them for co-ed situations.
Yeah, inclusive.
Very inclusive. Back to your question, it's today's society, our kids deserve so much more. You know, not to get in the politics or anything like that, but they deserve so much more than what they're being left with. And they just deserve more. And so I went in with the girl, like the She Sisterhood, to really raise, like, to advocate for them, to be your own advocate for the people, advocate for the ones that don't have the voice.
Oh, for sure. It's so hard.
I think that our generation is working on that, though, because we grew up with parents that didn't know how to talk to us, that they were so mentally, like, overstimulated in their times, you know.
And emotionally unresolved, you know.
100%. Like, therapy was not really talked about. Mental illness and mental health was, like, not really as, not common, I would say, but more recognized in today's society than it was 10, 20, 30 years ago. So by the time that our kids are our age, they're gonna know how to regulate themselves emotionally instead of what, you know, our parents' generation and even our generation up until now, I feel like we're forthcoming. Like, people are recognizing I have to go to therapy, like, I have to heal, like you said.
And
like,
even having the conversations that, one, may be uncomfortable, but we're having them, and when we stop having the conversations, that's when, like, I see, like, a lot of, like, the downhill. Sometimes the conversations are meant to be uncomfortable, but that's how we learn, and that's how we grow, and that's how, it's necessary. And I try and, like, talk to my girls about it, you know, like, not everybody is going to be like us, and it's okay. You know, not everybody's going to have the same kind of household, but it doesn't make anybody any less. So to have these conversations, even, especially with my 4-year-old, like, she's so smart, and, like, she's at the point where, like, she recognizes, like, you know, like, sometimes, you know, and she goes, oh, it's okay, you know, and I'm like, good. You might be an asshole to me, but at least you're good to other people. Thank you.
And that's exactly
being a mom.
It's like, okay, now I
you
know.
Guys know.
Yes.
We get the short end sometimes.
The short end, you know, at least I know I'm raising a good human.
Yes.
And, like, when I first started pageantry, I was like, you know what? Like, if I'm doing this with my girl, why can't, especially with Reading being so underserved, like, why can't I just bring this into, like, settings, you know, have those safe spaces where we can talk about stuff like this, and I can give them the tools to, one, start those conversations, have those conversations, and be able to handle life with grace. Because, you know, unfortunately, like...
No, you're right.
No,
you're right.
Children, like, seriously, children deserve, when you said, like, they deserve more, children deserve a fighting chance at achieving their dreams. And if we have to facilitate it, and it's hard, because we're balancing life, we're balancing work, we're balancing our own healing. But the kids do deserve more. They deserve the facilitation to actually achieve their dreams and be the person they want to be.
And not us to decide. And then there's so much pressure, especially on girls, that they need to go, this is how life is supposed to be, you know. You have children, you know, like, make your own dreams. And have your own identity and stand firm in it, and understand that people are probably not going to agree with it, but it's okay. You know,
I know.
You do you. You do you.
In my mom's circle of friends, we all talk about this all the time, like, individuality and kindness. Like, that's, I mean, the two biggest things for me in our household is, like, I want you to be able to voice your opinion, and if you're overwhelmed, like, you just tell somebody that, like, whether you're at school or at home. Like, there's days that I know she doesn't sleep enough, or she doesn't drink enough water, and she's just, like, overly emotional, and she doesn't know why, and she can't express why, and I'm like, this is why, but you're not going to understand that until you're like a little bit older. And she does get it now, but she's in the middle of the tantrum, so she's like, you know,
no, it's
you
not
know what
that.
I mean? It's not that. Like, I'm fine. And then later on, she's like, you know, I think I am just tired. I'm like, I know. Me too, honey. Me too.
I know. Listen, it took me 33 years to realize that.
Yeah. I'm just tired.
Yeah,
I'm just tired.
I'm hungry.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh, I'm always hungry.
I know. I like it's, and you know, this way, and this like sometimes like I'm trying to like even so like I'm trying to like start like workshops for like women, you know, to realize that too, because sometimes like we need a workshop to be like, okay, maybe, you know, maybe I haven't. I'm just hungry.
No, I love that. We want to do a podcast on self-care and just like the small things that you can do to do self-care for yourself. Like whether it's we you know joked 90 seconds in the bathroom alone.
Or me like ordering 24 garlic knots.
Yep.
Listen, it's a form of self-care.
Yeah, literally. So like I don't think that like I don't even think my mom knew what self-care was back then. Or if she did, it was like a spa day or like getting your nails done or like something like that, not just like sitting alone at night and like reading for a couple hours or, you know,
Going to
meditation.
therapy.
Going to therapy. Yeah.
Listen,
100%.
I love my therapist. I say I need a good hairstylist and I need a good therapist in life.
Sometimes you can find one for both.
Both. Exactly. Listen, shout out to my sister-in-law. She is my hair therapist and I
love that.
I call her my hair therapist. She's my hair therapist.
Yes.
Especially because like, you know, we're married. So her husband is my husband's brother, so like we're both the in-law. Like, you know, we're both the girls.
Yeah.
Especially like, so my mother-in-law is a boy mom.
Yeah.
So, and I married the baby of the family. Like, so I married, sorry to say this, but I married the mama's boy.
Yep.
Me too.
Yes.
He's the only boy, and he's the youngest.
Yeah, okay. Yeah,
Yep.
so you know, like, I'm very, like, everything, it's very, like, again, I'm sorry. I love her now, and I do love her, but, like, if it's not about my husband, then it's, you know.
Right.
Oh.
Yep.
Thankfully, she's grown better.
Yeah.
She's gotten
I
better.
think that's the role that a lot of us women fall into when we do marry the man. We're like, all right, now we're the caretaker of the elders of the family, even on our husbands or partners' side. So it's kind of just, you know, we do.
Joke in our household, like, we all think that each other is my mom's favorite, and she always, for even still to this day, is like, I don't have a favorite, you're all my favorite, like, I love all my children equally, and we're like, okay, we know who your favorite is. But
anyone with siblings knows there's a favorite.
Yeah.
Now sometimes it changes, but
it's usually like it's the middle child is never the favorite. Just saying, I'm a
middle child, so yes, I'm right there.
I mean, my mom and I are very close,
and I'm the only girl.
Okay.
Oh yeah, so you're definitely
It goes back and forth between the oldest and the youngest for sure, because like the oldest is what made you a mother. You know, you love that, but your youngest is like the last child that you're ever gonna have. So it's like you're holding on to that part of it. I feel like
two is a good number of kids. Do you think you might have some more come in you?
No.
Yeah, there we go.
This is, unless I am mother, like the Immaculate Mary, who can do like something crazy.
Shout out to the moms with 4+ kids. Like,
God
bless. You guys do it.
Yeah.
Like, financially, just schedule wise, especially if all your kids
sanity,
are in sports.
Sanity wise.
Yeah, like,
I mean, I'm beat at the end of the day with just 2.
Yeah. I'm beat at the end of the day with just 1.
Yeah.
Aria, big personality.
Yeah, she has big personality.
Like, amazing personality. She would probably do really good in something like this in the future.
Yeah.
And so part of, like, when I do these events, I have my confidence crowns for girls. And actually, I'm so excited to announce I have Little Miss Reading sashes.
Oh, that's amazing.
For the girls.
I love that.
Again, because for whatever reason, the sash and the crown, they're like... You know, I want them to feel great.
Yes.
And so I ended up getting, like, and he's so sorry, Sean. I ended up getting like custom made like sashes, and I had to go through like my director and be like, what can I not have? Just because like it's the licensing.
Right.
So like I had to do like a totally different thing, obviously. But like I made sure to get it like the white and the blue.
I love that.
With the like the little mist.
Oh, that's so special. They're gonna love that.
Exactly. And then who knows, if I become Mrs. America, I mean, don't have high expectations, Berks County.
Don't talk bad about it. Manifest it.
Yes.
I am going to be a Mrs. America.
Yes, 100%.
You guys can be like, I have the original Little Miss Reading sash. You'll get that.
I think we need sashes.
I know.
I will get you guys sashes.
Awesome.
I will, listen, you guys deserve a sash.
Right?
Yeah.
Everybody deserves a sash and a crown.
Yes.
For my 30th birthday, I wore a crown and a
Mrs.
sash.
No Manual.
Mrs.
No
No
manual. I love it. So, one of our vice president ended up retiring not too long ago, and I actually went and got her a sash and a crown.
Aww.
For it.
It really does lift you up. Like, for my 30th birthday, I wore a crown and a sash in Florida, and I just felt so, like, you're turning 30, so you're at that age of, like, where's my life going?
You need to put magic back into life.
Yeah, you do.
And that is magic.
And manifest it, and, like, and even people say, exactly.
Yes.
Queen.
Yes.
Queen.
Slay queen. If
Slay.
Maria was here, that's what she would say. That's her thing.
Slay
Yep.
queen.
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, and everybody. I feel like everybody's a queen. Like,
Yeah.
Yep.
and I hate when people say, "Oh, it's imposter syndrome." You know, no, it's not. Okay, I have a positive outlook on life. Like, let me live my life.
Yep.
Go be negative somewhere else.
100%.
Yeah.
That is one of the main things that I think we strive for on the pod, is just uplifting other women or men and just coming together as a community, because I cannot handle the people, especially that are in small business, that talk shit on other small businesses.
Yes.
I just can't do it.
Yes.
So, like, in a community, like, and I do feel the shift, because even in social media, like, other girls just adding other women just to add and, like, comment, like, you're so beautiful, or your family's so beautiful. Like, I see that so much more, but it wasn't always like that.
No.
Like, MySpace days, oh my gosh, I had bullies out the ass just saying all kinds of fucked up shit, and I was, like, 14, and they're like, your mom's a whore, and I'm just like...
That's because I think and, like, we're all 90s babies, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think because we kind of got the internet and social media when we were in the, like, preteen to teenager days, unregulated, unhealed, and now unhinged online.
Yeah, 100%.
You know, it
completely unhinged.
Yep, that's the biggest thing that I worry about, is, like, you know, there still is online bullies. They call them Karens now.
Yeah. like 90% of Facebook.
Yeah, so, like, how do you, like, I don't think that I ever, like, fully, not that I didn't heal from it, but I couldn't understand, like, why, there's no love in this other person, so, like, they can't outpour positivity because nothing's
Their
being
cup's
poured
empty.
into them. Yes.
Yeah.
So, like, how do I overfill my child's cup so that way they are never, you know, spouting out negativity? And that's, I do pride myself on that. Like, Arya is the most kind, bubbly human being you will ever see.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh, yeah.
she's just so full of love and light, and I get that compliment all the time.
Oh, yeah.
But that's because I think about all the things that I went through and the horrible things that people have said to me or treated me, and I'm like, I just don't ever want her, like, I want her to know that if someone is being mean to her, that it has nothing to do with her, it has to do with them.
Yeah. And that's especially, so, like, I've gotten comments, especially, like, with the pageant and everything, and I just have to remind myself that I'm doing something that, one, they would never put themselves to do. That's one thing. And second of all, like, they're obviously, it's just that, like, you know, they suck. Yeah. But I have to remind myself that, like, I'm doing something that they would never think to do.
I text
and
Dani once a week, and I'm like, this person, blah, 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 blah. And she's like, girl, who cares? She's like, who cares? Like, move on. Like, you're living your best life. You have all these great things. And I'm like, you're the energy I need.
Right. I'll be like, they're clearly, like, jealous of you, Leah. And I saw a quote, and it's like, don't take criticisms or critiques from someone you wouldn't take advice from.
Yes.
100%.
Yeah.
That.
I love that.
I don't know where I saw that, but I think about that all the time, because, like,
true.
I'll get so in my head, and I'm like, I wouldn't even ask this person for what to order from Burger King.
Yes.
So why do I care about what they're
Right.
saying?
Yes.
I love that. It's
Yeah.
true.
Especially like even in like the corporate world, like I get told like, oh, I'm too loud. Oh, I am too like I'm
Too much.
I'm too much,
Right.
you know? And I'm like,
As a woman, I hate that. I have a lot of people in my life who have said that same thing to me, like, oh, well, I feel like I'm too much. And I'm like, then they're not your people.
yeah.
Like, I can't stand when there are people that make you feel less because they can't handle who you are.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah,
just
they
'cause you're
feel the need to
reclusive,
dim the light.
Yes.
Yeah,
Like, just because you don't put yourself out there does not mean that you want to make someone who is comfortable in their own skin shy away
Yeah.
because you, like, that just drives me crazy.
Yeah, or like even like I got told like when I first mentioned that I was going to do the pageant, like I got told like I wasn't allowed to talk about being in the pageant because like it's how do you appear to other people? I'm like, I don't give a shit how I appear. First of all, I'm a contractor.
Right.
Like you can be, I'm getting paid regardless. So
Yeah.
you do you, boo. Like
Yeah.
it's not the end of the world. Like I am not modifying myself to fit somebody else's standards, especially somebody like
Well, whose molds even are these?
exactly
Like, that's what I think about. Like,
yeah, like,
who are you to
tell me?
Yep.
Like
Yep.
first of all, be grateful to be in my presence, okay?
Right.
I
Yes,
sparkle.
girl.
Like I sparkle.
I am blessing you with
I'm
me
blessing
right
you,
now.
okay? I come with a sash and a crown. Again, I don't know what a sash and a crown, but like, who the fuck are you? Again, like,
Yeah.
I'm a contractor. Like, regardless, I'm gonna get paid.
Yeah.
Right.
So don't tell me that I shouldn't. Like, this is a huge life event for
I was
me.
gonna say it's a part of your life.
Yeah,
Like, they don't
like-
want you to talk about who you are.
Yeah,
That's rude.
yeah. It's
Rude.
Like, rude.
Yeah.
Two thumbs down for
Thumbs
that.
down.
You know.
Well,
like,
it's jealousy. It seems like.
well, that and like and then like it would be like, oh well, like don't go and help other people. I'm like, that is not who I am, and this is a little extreme. So I just kept on doing it anyways, and I'm proud to say that I'm still there. Okay, so obviously we were just talking shit,
Yeah.
you know. So
But you know what? So we were talking about this before we were rolling about how people have this huge misconception on pageants that's like a superficial. But the
Yeah.
thing is, the fact that you went out of your way to get out of your comfort zone to wear uncomfy heels.
oh,
dare I
listen,
say,
guys, we're talking like 6-inch platform,
Right.
like and like. I feel it in the thighs.
Right.
Yes.
And you're being vulnerable. You're trying to come with purpose. It's like that is the opposite of the misconception. It's like you are coming out of your comfort zone to do good
Yep.
and to raise awareness and to show people that you
they
can shine.
Yep. And
Yeah.
you can feel good about yourself.
Exactly. And honestly, you don't need a sash and a crown to shine. I mean,
Yes.
but if you want a sash, let me know.
Yes.
Listen, I think I'm onto a business venture.
Sashes and crowns.
Sashes and crowns,
Love
you
that.
know. Let me know.
Yeah, I mean, that's your side biz.
This is my
Yeah.
side biz. But you don't need a sash and crown to shine. And
Right.
and the misconception, especially about pageantry, and I am actually 1000% guilty of it. When I first started, I was like, oh, the sash and the crown. But I'm like, holy shit, the work that goes into this.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm training myself to wear these heels.
Yep.
Because never in my life would I go out in public wearing 6-inch platform heels.
Yeah.
You know,
It's a
I'm
huge
more of
adjustment, I'm sure.
I'm more of a sweatshirt,
Comfy,
sweatpant kind of gal.
comfy,
Yep.
comfy clothes.
It's the work that I'm putting into this.
Yeah.
And there's no way that I
And
am.
you can say that you did it.
Yeah.
Exactly. I mean, I'm getting myself out. To put myself out on a stage and be judged in front of thousands of people.
Mm-hmm.
And technically, judging starts a week before because they have people's choice, so people can go on and vote.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So
Yeah.
I'm putting myself out to so many people. One, to be criticized.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get criticized no matter what, and to be judged, like again, like I'm not Miss USA. I'm not. Thank God for One Pieces. It's becoming more
Yes.
inclusive. We can
Yes.
have the One Piece or
There
the
are
bikini
cute
option.
one pieces
Oh, yeah,
now,
100%.
okay?
Oh yeah, and
I'm a One Piece girl.
oh, I'm a One Piece girl to the day I die. Like, so it's I'm going out and like hopefully not falling on my face in 6-inch platform heels and a bathing suit. Fingers crossed.
Listen,
That'll make a
that
great
will not
movie.
happen.
Oh,
that will not happen.
Listen, and if it happens, I'm gonna handle it with grace. I'm
Yeah,
gonna
you
get back up and be like, I fell.
That's a Carrie Bradshaw moment from Sex and the City.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Like,
she fell on the runway and
I
she
did
got
that
right
on
back
purpose.
up.
up, and I'll do a
Yeah.
hair flip and keep on going.
Yeah.
Like, but I'm like, oh my god, the work that goes into
That's
it.
not gonna happen because you are putting so much work into it.
Yeah, you're
Exactly.
exercising
And
those
shout
ankles.
shout out to my pageant coach for showing me like the exercises,
Yeah.
standing on my tippy toes and doing my
She's
hip
like doing little
stretches.
ballet
Yes.
like
Yeah, I'm
exercises.
like,
Yes.
ballet lessons. I'm like, oh god, my legs. Well, so when you put on the Moms of Berks County, I ended up reaching out to.
Oh,
she
yeah,
does.
Go-Getters stand
Yes,
studio.
yes.
Yeah, she's awesome.
Yeah,
Well,
all
and
sorts
she
of pole
does.
fitness.
So she's gonna teach me like to perfect my catwalk again,
Oh,
because it's not every
yay.
single day that I'm out doing catwalks. Like
Right.
it's
That is my favorite thing about. So I have hosted events.
Yeah.
I own a cleaning business. We do the podcast. I am all about people connecting, whether it's
Yeah.
through me or because of me, or
Mhm.
or not even. Like, I just shared something. Like, I share all kinds of stuff. Like, even if I don't really know the business or the person, I'm just like sharing because I'm like, there's other people maybe looking for this.
yeah.
And I know that I love when I'm on Facebook and something that resonates with me pops up because someone else shared it, and I'm
Oh, yeah.
like, thank you. Like,
Yeah.
that is the community type
That-
thing that I strive for. So like,
Yeah.
I love that you're doing that with
Yeah.
the girls and the sashes and everything.
And actually, so like for like the whole my whole theme of like, again, because I guess this is like the first time that like Berks County is going to be part of like this pageant system. I want to promote all the Berks County businesses.
Yes.
Mhm.
Like, this is an opportunity for me to, one, not just showcase myself, but to showcase all of Berks County and what makes us truly special.
Yep.
Yeah.
And now, like,
There's so much that Berks County has to offer now.
Exactly.
Between throughout the cities, like West Reading, even Hamburg is like up
Yeah.
and coming. All the great things they have going on.
Yeah,
like,
especially
yeah.
Reading. Like, Reading, unfortunately, did have some hard days,
Yep.
you know, and it had some tough times, but it is bouncing back
Yeah,
with
it's-
vengeance and family and values.
Yeah.
We just went to the
Yes.
Christmas tree lighting,
Yeah.
and that was so much fun. Like,
Yeah.
just being in the community presence, and, you know, Aria enjoyed it, and even my mom was like, thanks, like, I would have never thought to do this, because,
Yeah.
like, Reading
Yeah.
sometimes gets a bad rap, and it's like, people don't want to travel down there because of all the harsh things going on, but, like, you need more of the people that want to do the community stuff and want to
Yeah.
build, so that way it's pushing the bad out.
Exactly. And I'm happy that I had this opportunity to do that. Like my evening wear, she's actually from Hamburg, who's going to be doing my dress.
Oh.
Michelle's Boutique.
Awesome.
She's in Reading. But she's actually lives in Hamburg.
Love
And
that.
she's actually
They
going to
love
be
a Hamburg red.
Yeah, so she's going to be doing my evening wear. And then if I go obviously to nationals, she'll also be doing my nationals.
That's awesome.
And then if like what else, you know, like the interview look and just all the formal wear that goes into it,
Yeah.
because it's a whole weekend.
Yeah.
It's a whole weekend of looking to my lines.
Yes.
Yep.
Yes.
Which is tiring in itself.
It is. I think it's from like 8 a.m. to like 7 p.m.
For 3 days.
for 3 days.
Oh, yeah.
For 3 days, and then if I go to nationals, it's a whole week.
Love that. That's a
Wow.
lot of work.
That's a lot of work.
Yeah, it is. Make sure you're drinking lots of water.
Lots of water.
Lots of
Lots
water,
of
yeah.
rest.
Lots
Yeah.
of. I told my husband, I was like, I need like the foot massagers.
Yes.
Like the portable like foot massager.
Oh, we were talking about the sprays too. I was
Yeah.
like, I asked her, I'm like, do you do like the numbing spray for the feet?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I need that.
Especially for those weekends.
Oh
I mean,
yeah. And I mean like because I'm gonna be with like beautiful women, you
Yes.
know. It's like, you know, my dogs are gonna be barking.
Oh,
I
yeah.
will look
Oh,
my
yeah.
best. But most of it's gonna be coming from thread.
How do you like prep yourself mentally? Like we got a little bit into
Yeah.
it physically, but even like mentally and emotionally, how do you prep yourself for these processes?
So I just have to remind myself that one, I've already won. You know,
Yes.
I've been able to first of all put myself out very vulnerable in like a spotlight, especially now that
That's an
people
accomplishment
yeah,
alone.
especially now that
Yes.
people are realizing, oh, there really is like a Mrs. Redding, and people are becoming very curious about it. Like, what do I do?
Yeah.
I actually was with the concern with the family adoption. They're called Concern.
Yeah, I have one in Fleetwood, I think.
Yeah, so I was with them yesterday doing their holiday craft show, and it got onto the topic. Oh, we have how does one become Mrs. Reddy? And so now that I'm starting to get attention from this, one comes with the criticism.
Right.
I get a lot of
the Karens.
Yeah. I have this opportunity to showcase all of Berks County, and I want to use it for more than just,
Wedding.
I'm more than a photo opportunity.
Right.
I'm using this opportunity to make people interested and come to Reading and be like, okay, it's not, like you said, we had some rough years, but
yeah.
it's coming back. We have the West Reading Fall Festival, we have the Hamburger Festival, we have the Christmas tree lighting, we have all these amazing things, and I can use it for a statewide platform.
Well, that's amazing, and that's the great thing about Berks County is it isn't just subject to Reading. Like, I feel like when most people ask you like where you're from and you say Pennsylvania, they're like, oh, like Philadelphia, Reading, or
Pittsburgh,
Allentown, or like Pittsburgh.
Yeah.
Those are the main ones that they know. We're like, no, actually,
or the Amish.
Yeah,
or the Amish.
Or the Amish County.
Shout out the
I'm
Amish.
actually from the Amish County, believe it or not.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
There's so many different things that you can represent inside of Berks County, like you said, all of the events that you just listed. Like, there's so many more than that.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
And that's why I love that social media is, like, sectioning off the different areas. Like, there's a Greater Reading page, there is the West Reading page, there's the Hamburg page, there's there's so many. Every city has a page, and it shows you what's going on in those things. And a lot of parents that are busy as all heck and don't have the time to like figure out where this stuff is, they can just pop on Facebook and search like Hamburg events, and stuff will pop up for them to do fun things with their family and friends. And that's what the society needs, like more people that are willing to share what's going on in the community for free, instead of just being like, oh, well, you can subscribe to this and you'll get this and this. Like, no, like that's not going to gain a following of anybody. Like, times are tough right now. Like, we want things that you can do with the family for fun, like whether it's going to the park or going for a hike, and then maybe stopping for ice cream, or like cheaper, thriftier options for families instead of these expensive, extravagant things to do,
And actually, like, so even though I have the title Mrs. Friday, and I'm actually going back to like my hometowns and using my
love that.
Use it. So like if you go down the rabbit hole of Collingdale, Pennsylvania, and you will figure out why like I'm trying to advocate for their athletic club. So they had some tough times, and they actually are cutting sports programs from their athletic club, which I think is awful.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, especially, and it's right outside of, like, it's in Delaware County, so it's right outside of Philadelphia, and a lot of it is poverty. These families don't have the means, and it's becoming very crime-ridden. So if I can use my voice as a platform and raise funds for their athletic club so they can have these programs, I feel like I already won.
Yes.
Like even like doing stuff with like the Olivet Boys and Girls Club and Girls on the Run, I feel like I won. I'm able to create these programs to give for free to the Olivet Boys and Girls Club, and like Girls on the Run for free, and help them.
I know that there's not a lot of time in the day and that families are struggling in their own way, but if you can donate any of your time to anything, whether it's like during Thanksgiving for Meals on Wheels, or holidays Toys for Tots, or just donating used items to different shelters, like instead of just throwing stuff away or whatever, like take the time to do it, because it does help the community long term to give back, even in the smallest of ways.
Smallest. And that's one thing I teach my girls is to give back. Now that Christmas is coming around, I'm like, okay, time to purge.
No, we did the same thing. I think we actually talked about that. Maybe not on the podcast.
Yeah. Oh yeah. For self-care. That even purging, organizing your home is self-care.
Yeah. And I got diagnosed with like mental health disorders later on in life, and one of those is like OCD. Like I struggle. Yeah. Like I would impulsively buy things. And it created a lot of clutter. So now I'm very like, one, do I need it?
Yep.
And I try and teach my girls that too, because especially my oldest, you know, just because I know like a part of it probably is hereditary. So just be proactive about it.
Mm-hmm.
And I also have like family who comes from like lines of addiction.
Mm-hmm.
So especially like that shopping, like I know even though it's not your
That
typical
dopamine.
that dopamine, like
Yep.
even though it's not like your
No, it is.
But
I have a shopping addiction.
Oh yeah, no,
I've
I
definitely gotten better with it, like you said, because of clutter and just monetarily. But there's times that I'm like, oh my god, I'm so stressed out. I have so much anxiety, my mental health, and I'm like, Amazon. I need to go on a shopping spree.
Just a little cathartic scroll.
Yes, exactly.
Well, and actually, so that's one thing. So I actually really did, again, like with the shopping addiction, I've learned that there is like no like shopping addiction, like mental health treatment, just because it's not your classic talked about. So I'm actually in the process of starting.
That's great.
Shopping,
and people don't realize how major that is, because we are a consumerist society now, so it's normalized. But it's also destroying the planet. It's destroying our finances. It's destroying our regulation, our dopamine receptors. We're not appreciating things. And we literally, on this planet right now, today, at the very moment, we have enough clothes to completely take care of the next 6 generations.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
But we're producing more.
We're producing
more, yeah.
That's why I love to repurpose my outfits.
Yes.
And
you mentioned you were in the buy, sell, trade groups.
Yeah. And actually, so I have a dress that I got from the White Pear Shop. Or the Pear Shop, is that the White Pear is up in Schuylkill County.
I think I've seen that maybe their page.
It's like a consignment for like formal wear.
Yeah.
But like I'm going there. Like I'm not going there from like my formal wear, but for like appearances and everything, like just stuff like that. Like I'm very conscious about like you said, like we have so much shit.
When
it is
growing
also
up, especially when you're like in middle school, going to high school, and you are trying to fit in.
Yeah,
having not name brand clothing is like such a huge thing. I think, you know, in my years of being in middle school and high school, like girls
Abercrombie
made fun of you if you didn't have Hollister.
And I feel like it's 10 times worse now.
Yeah, with like Lululemon and Stanley's, and like
they're honestly, so much more expensive.
No, it is,
too.
Because I actually think I saw you was either on a Facebook post or something that they had to send out emails to school to say that like kids weren't allowed to bring in Stanley's because it was causing such a bully mentality because of the kids who didn't have
regular water bottles.
Regular water bottles. And I'm just like, don't get me wrong, we have Stanleys. We've got them as gifts. My daughter has one. My daughter is super bougie, and it's my own fault.
Oh, yeah.
But she also knows that, like, we go to, you know, thrift stores, and I thrift her clothing, or, like, we've had friends hand-me-down clothes, and she loves that sometimes more than the name brand stuff.
Oh, I'm a hand-me-down kind of gal.
Yeah, 100%.
All my clothes, all my son's clothes. I like free stuff or cheap stuff.
Yeah,
so.
But I transitioned from that because being in middle school and high school and getting, you know, bullied or people making fun of not having the name brand stuff, then I went a period of time where I'm like, I have to have all Hollister, I have to have all Abercrombie. Yeah. And then it wasn't until I got into my late
Uggs, Nike.
Yes. And I'm still that way. Don't get me wrong, I'm literally wearing Ugg boots right now.
Oh yeah,
yeah, they are.
Listen, I have my
These
Uggs.
are my favorite. Wayne got me as a present for my birthday.
They are cute.
Yeah.
I have my Uggs in the car.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because this cannot drive.
Yeah.
In these heels.
Oh, I always have to take off my one heel if I try to drive in heels.
And honestly, so if anybody sees me outside carrying my heels in my my outfit, like it's because mind your business. Like because honestly, when I leave here, I'm probably going to take my heels off, and then I have to go to Walmart, so I'm going to be in the Sash and Crown in Uggs in a fancy outfit. So just mind your business.
Honestly, I love that. I personally would love to see a Miss Pennsylvania, Mrs. Pennsylvania, and Mrs. America in comfy shoes.
So, actually, in the Miss Universe pageant, I saw Miss Universe USA in her formal wear, and she had on fancy sandals. I was like,
love that.
Yes.
My girl.
Yes.
I was like, look at you wearing the sandals.
Yes.
We're all human. We're all human. We want comfy feet.
Exactly. I felt that in my soul. I was like, girl, I know you're out there wearing these heels. I know you're like.
I look like Adam Sandler 90% of the time.
Oh yeah, no. So, and my husband likes to joke that like I have like my pageant makeup, but like at work, this not.
Yeah.
No, he's usually like hair's up in the butt.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh
like,
yeah.
You're just getting by.
Yeah,
Making it
I was like, listen, when I have to do like appearances or like stuff for like the pageant, like I have to pageant makeup, pageant makeup. Like I want to wear nothing. My poor face needs a break.
Yes. Oh,
I can't wait to chop my hair off after the pageant.
Yes.
Your
Yeah.
hair looks amazing. Though.
It does.
Thank you.
It
I
does.
actually, I don't have a specific brand of shampoo. I honestly go to TJ Maxx and whatever they have on sale, I hope and pray it's a 10. But whatever they have that's biotin, that's what I get.
Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah, the biotin.
It looks good.
Thank you.
does,
Thank
yeah.
you.
Now, what are some things as we finish up that you are hoping to accomplish in this next year or so?
What I'm hoping to accomplish, one is that I'm hoping, honestly, I'm hoping to accomplish setting our new generation of our new era of girls and boys who can think for themselves, who don't fall into the peer pressure of social media, of AI. And honestly, AI terrifies me. Like, I cannot tell what's real and what's fake.
It's getting scary.
Yeah, it is getting. Yeah,
It is. And it really is impacting. I'm seeing, like, people are having, like, ChatGPT. Don't get me wrong, I am a ChatGPT girl to the day I die. I love ChatGPT. It makes my life easy sometimes.
Yeah.
But to have relationships and think of it, like, it's getting rid of that human connection.
So you're talking about helping kids
Yeah.
regulate themselves and discern what's right for them. That's a big goal of yours.
Yeah, create their own identity
Yes.
and own it. Own your identity. You know, don't apologize for being too loud.
You are a woman of helping the children, helping people realize that it's okay to talk about their feelings. It's okay to be who they are, comfortable in their own skin. I know that over the last couple years, it's been kind of getting away from that, and with parents not knowing how to talk to their kids really anymore. It's they need an outlet to be able to learn.
Yeah.
The
Role
kids need an outlet.
models.
They need the role models. So keep doing what you're doing.
Yeah.
We're so glad to have you on.
Yes, and don't use the word failure. I
Yes.
need to eliminate that word. It's
Yeah.
I
not
love
failure, you know?
No.
That's how you learn.
100%.
Yes. It's
Listen.
experiential.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yes.
Exactly.
I saw a quote the other day. I don't remember exactly what it said, but it was like, the haters commenting and saying like mean things, and it was like, I tried and failed, but I tried and failed more times than you will ever even try.
Exactly.
So like, at least try. If you do, not have your moment, you're not a failure.
No.
You failed, and you're gonna try again, and then you're gonna do it better,
Yeah, you know what not to do.
Yes.
Yeah, and you're
100%.
doing good. You know.
Exactly.
moments,
You're
yes.
you're trying. You're trying, and that's what I tell my girl. Just try.
Yes.
You know,
Yeah,
Yes.
I love that.
do your no thank you bites.
Yes.
So
Yes.
where can they find you on socials?
You can find me on socials at Miss Redding. So it's Mrs. MRS Redding _PA. That's my pageant page if you want to see all my pageant content. Or you can go on She Sisterhood. And that is my nonprofit, soon to be ex-nonprofit
Inclusive.
business.
Yeah.
Yes,
Awesome.
we're making it way more inclusive. I actually tried to reach out to like not Best Buddies, the Berg Special Olympics, but I never heard back from them.
Oh.
So if you guys are watching that,
Yes.
come on,
Keep trying to.
Yeah.
keep trying.
Awesome.
Just the inclusiveness, because I think that it's so important, to just be inclusive.
Yeah.
So, and just be everybody's like hype person,
Yes.
Yes.
And
Be
again,
you. Hype everybody up.
Yes. And
Community
if you need
over
a hype person,
competition.
yes.
And follow your new hype woman.
Yes.
Yes. And thank you so much, Melanie.
No, thank you
We
guys for
are
having
rooting
me.
for you. You have
Yes.
2 new super fans.
Yes.
we do. And we'll be waiting for our sashes.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm getting
Yeah.
you guys the sashes.
Yeah.
I what it's gonna be two mamas, no manual.
Yep.
Or yeah,
Yep.
yeah, you could be Mrs. No Manual.
Yep.
Yep.
Two mamas.
Mrs. Two Mamas. I got two mamas. That's a little misleading.
I love
We're
it.
gonna workshop that.
I love it.
Oh, thank you so much for
Yes,
coming on.
no,
We're
yes.
Two mamas, no manual.
Thank you for
Thanks
listening.
watching.
Thank
Love
you.
you. Bye.